Courtney.
And I'm Andrew.
And we are Party of Two here on YouTube, so welcome to our new channel. This channel is about relationships, marriage, and parenting, things like that. We get a lot of questions about our relationship and how we make things work, and we are totally passionate about marriage, especially today when marriage can sometimes get a little bit of a bad rep. And we want to be a place where we can open up an honest and open discussion about what it's like in today's world to be married and to have a family. So that is what we're here to do. So if you come to our channel, sometimes you might see devotions or question and answers, or just a place to uplift married couples or those who are thinking about marriage in the future. And so welcome, and we hope to see you back. We are going to start today with a little husband and wife tag video that we thought you might enjoy to get to know us. So we're going to jump right into that. Where did we meet?
Where did we meet? We met at church. We met when your dad took the pastor position at the church that I was attending. That has been quite a while ago now. 15 years. We met 15 years ago at the church.
We were babies.
We were babies. Probably were at the drum set when we met, actually.
Yes. Next question is, where was our first date? I don't really remember where our first date was because I don't really consider it our first date because we weren't really calling it a date. But Andrew has a theory about it, so I will go ahead and let him tell you about that meal.
It was a date. It was our first date. Had nothing. I mean, just because I was like pulled out of a wrestling show, sort of, doesn't mean that it's not a date. But anyway. We had our first date at a Mexican restaurant here in the town that we live in.
First impressions. What was your first impression of me?
My first impression of you was, wow, what a cutie.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, first thing that was very noticeable to me was obviously your amazing hair. I love your hair. I've always been in love with your hair, even from 15 years ago. But yeah, and I always have enjoyed your attitude and your outlook on life as well, and that's why we're here.
My first impression of you was that you're a little bit stuck up, and like that typical teenage 14-year-old boy.
Teenage.
So
I see how it is.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt, but it's not really bad. It wasn't a bad thing. It was just. I was just, I guess, nervous.
It was a little hard to handle then?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, if that's what you want to say. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. When did you meet my family? I'm pretty sure we kind of just met each other's families at the same time at church. Yeah, we all kind of met each other. It wasn't like we didn't know each other when we started dating or anything. So, okay, question number 5. What is a weird habit that I have?
Oh, what are some weird habits? Or a weird habit? More than one? No, just one. Somebody wants to know just one. Probably one of the weird things about you when we had first gotten together was your idea of adding black pepper to your ketchup. Which is actually a habit that I have picked up on now. That's one thing that
it's really good.
Marriage will do to you. You'll start picking up on others' habits.
Yes, which Andrew thought he was allergic to black pepper when we first got together because it made him sneeze.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that you could cure that for me.
Yeah, I helped him. I helped him, and now he's seen the light. Your weird habit is that I don't even know if this is really considered a habit, but it's just a strange thing that Andrew does. Like, he'll take a drink of something and he'll think that his taste buds are off that day, and so he'll be like, this doesn't taste right. I need you to taste this and make sure it tastes right to you, because either that or like my taste buds are off.
That is a legitimate thing.
Okay.
We'll let the viewers decide if that's a legitimate thing or not. Okay?
Yes, comment below if there are days when your taste buds are different than other days. For the same kinds of drinks.
You'll see.
Okay.
You'll see.
I mean, I'm open to it. I'm totally open to it. Okay. What animal do I resemble?
A bunny. You resemble a bunny.
I've been told that several times.
Little cute, innocent little girl
God.
running across the yard.
road. Oh. Okay. Good thing you don't want me to get hit.
What? Yeah, I don't.
I think you resemble a bear.
A bear.
Just because you're, I don't know, maybe it's your hair.
Could be.
Beard.
Could be the beard.
I don't know. You just resemble a bear, but not like a mean, fierce one. Like a nice one.
Oh, yeah. I'm a nice bear.
Yes. The kind that won't eat you if you encounter them. Okay, so first road trip.
First road trip. Our first road trip was going to Virginia. I remember it clearly like it was yesterday. You had decided to quit your job that you were doing, and you decided that you had to get away, and because of things that were going on there, which I don't blame you for, but you were like it was 11 o'clock at night or something. You're like, we gotta go to, and it was to Virginia, and you're like, we gotta go to Virginia now.
Well, we went the next morning.
We did go the next
morning.
But
I mean, it was back when I was much younger, so I didn't have, like, responsibilities, and I just ended up quitting my job, which is a really funny and crazy story, how that all happened, but that's for a different time. Yeah. And so I was just, like, stressed, because I thought that I knew what stress was back then, but I really didn't. What was the first thing that you noticed about me?
The first thing that I noticed about you would probably be your blonde hair. Bleach blonde hair. The first time that I saw you. I'm definitely the type that is into the hair. So that's one thing. And then just your personality. Your personality kind of stands out, which is very noticeable if you're a teenage boy.
I don't really know what I noticed first about you, except for maybe that you always had girlfriends.
Always had girlfriends.
You were always like obsessed with your girlfriend.
That's
which weren't
you're
me,
crazy.
So yeah, but there's that. What makes you mad?
That was the first thing that you noticed about me.
I don't know. I guess. What makes you mad?
What makes me mad? How about you tell our viewers
what makes you mad? Or yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. What makes you mad is conflict. Anytime there's any conflict that you cannot escape or get away from, that is what makes you mad. Totally.
Beeries.
Okay, what makes me mad?
Just get along and then I won't get mad.
Oh my gosh.
That's all there is to it. What makes you mad? I'll tell you what makes you mad, and that is when somebody is trying to apologize to you for something that they're blatantly like not sorry for, like for example, like when
like if someone called me and they're like, hey, I hate to bother you, or sorry for bothering you, but it's like, no, you're not sorry. But I mean, like, if it's certain people, I don't really mind, but like, I don't know. It's just like a pet peeve of mine.
If you're coughing your head off and you get in our baby's face whenever they were younger, and you say you're sorry, you're not sorry. Just stay away.
Yeah, so, that's favorite feature.
Favorite feature, my favorite feature that you have going on is probably, yeah, I must say, I do love your hair. People are going to get annoyed with me and your hair, but, and I'll tell you, if Mandy ends up watching this, she'll need to know that she needs to, you know, take precious care of that, or that would infuriate me. If you like,
if I went red. If I went
but
red.
Anyway, that's probably my favorite feature. Yeah.
My favorite feature about you are your lips, because they're just like
they're so
puffy. I don't know.
Puffy.
They're cool.
Anyway.
Okay, and last question is one thing that I'm good at.
One thing that you're good at? You're good at a lot of things.
Okay, but what's one thing?
One thing you are good at, you are an excellent mother to your children, and you are an excellent wife. And I mean that with my whole heart,
Aww.
that you are truly the best wife that there is out there, and the best mother for my children. I wouldn't want it any other way.
I would say
So,
probably the same. Like you're the best dad and
But-
husband in the world.
yeah, I could send a list long, but
That's
we'd
so
be here
sweet.
for
I
like 2
could too
hours.
because you're a lot different than me, and like you're way
Mhm.
more mellow and more like easygoing, and I'm more like really high strung, like really, really high strung.
We
And
contrast each other very well.
Yeah, we do. So that is a little bit about us, and just kind of getting to know who we are, and as a couple, kind of a little bit about our history. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit subscribe if you have your own YouTube account, or come back and watch us again. We will try to upload maybe a couple of times a week if we can. So we will see you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
Bye bye.